Things that people will judge you on. Whether we like it or not, there is always going to be someone in the bunch who is going to judge you for something. We live in a society where we all strive for normalcy, and anything too out of our comfort level warrants a good judging. I've noticed people are pushing boundaries lately, finally, and judging has reached an all-time high because of this. Anything that pushes us outside our comfort zone will cause fear, and with fear, we make excuses, we procrastinate, and we judge. Here is just a small list of some of the things we all get judged on, whether we like it or not. 1. Your clothes. Without a doubt, this automatically gets you judged. Dress too nice, you'll be judged as a rich snob. Dress too poor, you'll be judged as a loser. 2. Your voice. Oh yes, depending on what your voice sounds like, you will either instantly turn people off or draw people to you. High-pitched squeaky voice will get you judged as a whiny complaining person. I know, go figure, but people do that. Rough raspy voice. People will think you are rough around the edges and perhaps a tad untrustworthy. 3. The way you spend your money. If they think you are saving like a miser, they will think you are just cheap. If you spend too much, you will be considered a show-off. If you give too much to charity, they just might have something nice to say about you. If you don't have much, they will think you are not smart enough to get a decent paying job. 4. The way you stand. If you stand with your arms folded across your chest, they will think you are bossy or arrogant. If you stand with your shoulders hunched over and your head down, they will think you are lazy or you have really low self-esteem. If you stand with your head held high and shoulders back, you will be considered super confident but borderline cocky. 5. What you do for a living. If you are a cashier at your local grocery store, they will think you have no ambition. CEO at a big company? They will think you're a big shot who maybe got there with the help of family. You can just imagine what they're saying about you. Remember, people who judge are mean. 6. Where did you buy that? Careful where you shop, because people will tear that to pieces too. If you shop at the value store, you guessed it, you're cheap. Prefer the designer stores. Show off. I know many people who get great designer clothes at the bargain stores and will continue to shop at those stores and spend the money they saved on other things like travel. 7. Your family. Because you know whatever is wrong with it is all your fault and people will need to point the finger at you. Your family is messed up and so are you. It doesn't really matter what your family is or isn't, you can be sure you are getting pegged with the rest of them. What a sad state we live in, where no matter what you do or say or wear or work, you will be judged regardless. My advice is always, be you, no matter what, and let them talk. They're simply jealous of your brilliance.